for the greater good.
Sorry.
The town needs to be saved.
Oh, every time I hear that word, it's in my head. Welcome back to Purple Elf Reviews. My name is Sharon, and today we have episode 11 of season 1 of Supernatural. And this episode is Scarecrow. I'm looking forward to this episode. I do love this episode from what I remember. So this is the one where Sam and Dean have their first big fight and they separate. So I'm looking forward to watching it. Let's get going. Just a reminder, I may be talking about future episodes, so you have been warned. Let's go. Burkittsville, Indiana. Yeah, starts with a year ago, doesn't it?
To get lost more often. I mean, everyone in this town is so nice.
Yeah.
A bit too nice.
Thanks.
It's a cool tattoo.
Thanks.
Not really. Tribal tats are way out now.
So, let's get you back to the...
Oh, is that a Mustang? It's a Mustang. I love a Mustang.
Car just died.
She's in a future episode as well. I can't remember which episode now. I'll have to look that up.
Come on, looks like a house over there.
No, I'm not going in there.
Is she the Wraith in season 5 or is that somebody else?
Help, we can't just wait here.
It's gonna bug me now.
All right, you can go ahead and take down your pants.
Come on.
Nice and creepy. And so is that.
If I only had a brain.
We wouldn't be lost.
Thanks. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I don't think you can not hear that.
Who's there?
It's a bit cold today, so hence the hat. Oh wow, that is so grainy. It must have been so dark, that camera. I'm always having to combat noise on my photos. I really don't like the shakiness of this camera, but I get why it's there. It just gives me motion sickness sometimes. That's why I don't like handheld found footage stuff. Like the Ghostfaces episode, I'm not a big fan of that because of the found footage style. Oh. Is his face been torn off? Kimiko, is that you? Boys reference. Oh, it's the phone call. Oh, yes.
Sam, is that you?
There he is, it's JDM.
Look for you everywhere. We didn't know where you were, if you were okay. Sammy, I'm all right. Dad, where are you? Sorry, kid, I can't tell you that. Is that Dad? Look, I know
You can
it's
see
hard to
Dean's face
understand.
being like, he's actually calling us?
You're gonna have
What?
to trust me on this. You're after it, aren't you? The thing that killed Mom. It's a demon, Sam. A demon?
He knows now.
You know for sure? A demon? What's he saying? I also know what happened to your girlfriend. I'm so sorry. I would have done anything to protect you from that.
Yeah, he can relate to that.
You can't be any part of it. Why not? Give me the phone.
Tina's getting so impatient.
You and your brother, you gotta stop looking for me.
Tina's just like, hello?
No way.
Phone. Phone. Hello?
Now you stop following me and you do your job.
Here's the rebellious side of Sam. He's already starting to argue with him.
Yes, sir.
His demeanour completely changes when he's on the phone to his dad. I mean, obviously we know that Dean was kind of like the one who obeyed John all the time. But I think also just to hear the relief that he's fine. I think it's like, oh, he's there, okay, he's fine now. Okay, we've got a job to do. Let's get on with it. I think that's Dean's thoughts. Sam has just been like, no, Dad, just tell us what's going on.
Each couple took a road trip cross-country. None of them arrived at their destination. None of them ever heard from again. But each one's route took them through the same part of Indiana, always on the second week of April.
So Dad is sending us to Indiana to go hunting for something
Yep.
before another couple vanishes?
Here it comes.
What are you doing?
We're not going to Indiana. Dad called from a payphone. Sacramento area code.
Sam.
We got to be there. We got to help.
Dad doesn't want our help.
Well, I don't care.
He's given us an order.
I don't care. We don't always have to do what he says.
Sam, Dad is asking us to work jobs, to save lives.
I'm talking 1 week here, man, to get answers, to get revenge.
All right, look, I know how you feel.
Yeah, this is not about just finding John. It's Sam's revenge arc. He wants revenge on Jessica's killer. And that's not always the healthy way to go. So I loathe to agree with following John's orders, but I think it's probably the right call. So, because, you know, there's still evil out there. You still have to kill the monster of the week if you got a big bad. It's just how it is. And, you know, in the future seasons, they go, oh, aren't we supposed to be concentrating on, you know, Amara or something? But yet they have to fight a witch or whatever, you know. So, and this is Sam's first taste of that, going, we know we have something bigger to fight. We have Dad who's telling us that he's hunting the demon that, you know, is responsible for our family's deaths. So, yeah. But I see where Sam's coming from, but I just don't agree with him on this occasion. They have a job to do. That's what they've been doing for the past 10 episodes. They need to do it.
How old were you when Mom died? 4? Just died 6 months ago. How the hell would you know how I feel? I don't understand the blind faith you have in the man. It's like you don't even question him.
Yeah, it's called being a good son.
Parents aren't always right, Dean, though. He's on this occasion, but...
You're a selfish bastard, you know that?
Oh, here it comes.
Just do whatever you want.
That's what you really think?
Yes, it is.
And this selfish bastard is going to California.
It's the middle of the night. Hey, I'm taking off. I will leave your ass. You hear me?
That's what I want you to do.
God, oh my God, you could just see him, like, mid-swallow there, like, Jensen's little facial expressions to show that how hurt he is actually getting, because we all know Dean has abandonment issues, and this is one of those. Sam left for college, but, you know, he could, fair enough, he went to college. But Dean still probably felt abandoned by that, and now we have here, not even halfway through the first season, Sam's abandoning him again. So you can see in Dean's eyes, even though Sam thinks it's justified of going after the demon and finding Dad, he's still leaving Dean. And it kind of builds on his psyche over the seasons, I think, this.
Goodbye, Sam.
And yet he's got that thing of like, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't care. When he actually does. That little look said it all, really. Still drove off, though. Wow, Sam is definitely a stubborn bastard, just like John, isn't he? But, I mean, not just like John, but they're both stubborn. He gets it from John. They both get a little bit from John and Mary, so... Oh, call him, Dean. See how hurt he is there. Scotty's Cafe, huh? I remember Scotty. He's also in a future season.
Hi, my name's John Bonham.
Isn't that the drummer for Led Zeppelin?
Just wondering if you've seen these people by chance.
No. We don't get many strangers around here.
Never mind. See you around.
Your charms aren't going to work on him, Dean, I'm afraid. Oh, look. There's just a random book girl in the middle of the road you didn't see earlier.
Hey.
Not suspicious, Sam? No? Not really? Oh, poor Nikki. You could have just, like, walked around her.
You scared the hell out of me.
An unsuspecting demon.
You could be some kind of freak. I mean, you are hitchhiking.
Well, so are you.
God, my lips are chapped drier than Castiel's.
Did you right?
Yeah.
Just her. I ain't taking you.
What if they were together?
You trust shady band guy and not me?
Definitely.
Because she knows she can take him if she needs to. Sorry, Sam.
You sure they didn't stop for gas or something? Nope, don't remember him.
Did the guy have a tattoo?
Yes, he did.
You remember? They were just married.
You were right.
I mean, it was a year ago. It's very plausible deniability there, so... EMF just going off. Yeah, you might need to pull over there, Dean. Don't want you smashing that lovely car up. Yep, there's your culprit. Well, one of them, the things anyway. The actual physical being.
Dude, you fugly.
I use fugly quite a lot, I think, because of Dean Winchester. Dean is good. Yep, there it is. Doesn't really explain why they took his skin.
Nice dad.
Just that they needed a sacrifice, really. I don't know why he's got that, except for plot convenience.
Did you grow up here?
I came here when I was 13. I lost my parents in a car accident. My aunt and uncle took me in.
Are they nice people?
Everybody's nice here. The towns around us, people are losing their homes, their farms. But here, it's almost like we're blessed.
That your aunt and uncles?
Customer. Had some car troubles.
It's not a couple, is it? A guy and a girl?
Yes, it is. It's very convenient that
Sorry,
a
the
couple
Sacramento bus doesn't run again
came to
tomorrow.
them on the weekend they needed.
5 p.m.
Tomorrow. There's got to be another way.
Well, there is. Buy a car.
Or, you know, buy plane tickets, Anne. Couldn't you just fly to California?
Hey.
He almost phoned, but
What happened to your ride?
he got distracted by a demon.
You were right.
And it's not going to be the first time that happens.
I gotta go. Yeah. All right, bye.
I cut him loose.
You cut him loose?
Just trying to get to California.
No way. Me too. What's in Cali that's so important?
Just something I've been looking for.
Well,
Oh, you're trying to pump information out of him, Meg.
right? I'm Meg.
Sam.
I wonder what Meg the Demon's real name was when she was alive.
You gotta try this pie.
Oh, no.
Hey, Scotty. You got a coffee? Black?
And Dean spots the pie.
Oh, and some of that pine, too, while you're at it. Just passing through.
Road trip.
Wanna eat in peace.
Just a little friendly conversation.
It's true, it was.
Oh, that
The guy at the gas station saved our lives.
You know, one of our brake lines was leaking. We had no idea.
It's very suspicious, don't you think?
nice people.
Even if it could be a scam to get money.
You know, I know a thing or two about cars. I could probably have you up and running in about an hour. Wouldn't charge you anything.
But I think we'd rather have a mechanic do it.
You could have just said you were a mechanic, Dean.
You know, it's just that these roads, they're not real safe at night.
Now you're starting to come up with.
You might be in danger.
You were trying to eat. Okay?
Yeah, sorry, Dean, you lost him there, didn't you?
Well, you know, my brother could give you this puppy dog look. And
That's so true. True. I mean, he's literally done nothing wrong. So, this is very suspicious for Dean.
Please. You don't wanna make it worse.
I mean, you literally did nothing wrong, so... I mean, that has taken the running you out of town very literally. Does that even happen?
So what? Are you?
I had to get away from my family.
Why?
They just didn't care if I wanted it.
Cliche.
I'm supposed to be because my family said so. I'm supposed to sit there and do what I was told.
Oh, she knows right what to say, doesn't she? Just to get to Sam.
I know how you feel. Remember that brother I mentioned before that I was road tripping with? It's kind of the same deal.
Here's to us, but at least we're living our own lives.
I wonder if they timed that with the train. They'd be like, train's coming, right, go, go, go.
Got the car fixed.
This way.
Yeah, maybe you should listen to that stranger in the cafe. You know the hook? Like the hook man, like what, 4 episodes ago?
Get back to your car.
He told you. Just comes in with a massive gun, saving the day. A gun is literally doing nothing.
What the hell was that? Don't ask.
Yeah, you really don't want to know that. And they're talking again.
It didn't kill the couple, did it?
I can't cope without you, you know. It's a god. A pagan god, anyway. It's killings, and the fact that the victims are always...
Look how smart Dean is.
Some kind of fertility, right?
People say, like, you know, oh, Sam's a smart one. But, I mean, come on. Dean was there, he seen it, he probably didn't even need to consult books to say that it was a pagan god, because that's kind of their MO. So yeah, good on Dean.
See the locals fattening them up like a Christmas turkey.
The last meal. If you're hinting you need my help, just ask.
I mean,
Actually,
he did ask him.
I want
Love
you
this
to
bit.
know. We don't think
Yeah. I'm sorry, too.
Oh,
you were right. You gotta do your own thing. You gotta live your own life. You've always known what you want, and you go after it.
he's very proud of Sam.
Stand up to dad. Hell, I wish I... Anyway,
You wish you could do that?
I admire that about you.
Oh, wait, 7 or 8 episodes and you
I'm
will.
proud of you, Sammy.
I don't even know what to say.
That took a lot
Call
for
me
Dean
when
to
you find
say.
Dad.
Because he still sees Sam as his kid brother, I think, in aspects, but and also being left and abandoned. But you know, he knows Sam better than anyone else, really. It's sweet. I think Sam was also shocked by that.
What do you say?
Goodbye.
You can see Sam going, is this, you know, just there, you see it in his face, thinking, like, is this really goodbye? Or is this just, you know, goodbye for now? He probably heard the emotion in Dean's voice, and that's probably wondering if he needs to reconsider, or if he's going to follow his own path or not, I think.
Well, there are hundreds of Norse gods and goddesses.
I'm actually looking for one.
Yeah, we're not lots of Norse gods. I wonder what happened to Thor in this universe.
Wait. What's that one? Vulnerable Norse gods of protection and prosperity, keeping the local settlements safe
Funny.
from harm. Sacrifice one male and one female.
Uh-huh.
It looks like a...
Can see that, you know, he's questioning Dean because he's in on it.
So what would happen if the sacred tree was torched? You think it'd kill the god?
Son,
You just told him your plan. Ouch! Right in the face. Jesus, his legs went up there. That was some sort of that was a very dramatic fall.
It's our responsibility to protect the town.
Yes, but not by sacrificing people, you
better than
twats.
all of you. I'm the one that gives them directions. I'm the one that sends them down to the orchard.
It's like Hot Fuzz.
We all close
For
our
the
doors.
greater good.
But this is different. This is murder.
It's angry with
The other stuff was murder too.
already the tree. Tonight's the 7th night of the cycle. Our last chance.
They're not gonna die just because they don't have, you know,
Die.
sacrifices. They're just gonna do what nature does.
But why does it have to be her?
That shot is like, you know, conspiring under the umbrellas. It's all black. Can't believe they're want to sacrifice their own niece for the greater good. Sorry, I'll stop that.
Why are you doing this?
For the common good.
For the common good, they say.
Our bus came in.
Sam's worried. No response.
I gotta go.
Go where?
Burkittsville. I've been trying to call my brother for the last 3 hours. Meg, I think he might be in trouble. I want you to miss your boss.
Nothing's more important than
I
family.
understand. You're running back to your brother?
Fuck off, Meg.
Come with me to California.
I can't.
Can't be tempted by a demon just yet. Especially not when it... because of, like, Dean being in trouble, so...
He's my family.
Aha. You didn't tempt him this time.
I don't understand.
Bye-bye.
We can destroy the scarecrow, but we gotta find the tree.
What tree?
It would be really old. The locals will treat it with a lot of respect.
There was just one apple tree. The immigrants brought it over with them.
Is it in the orchard?
Yeah.
It's time.
Trust Dean. I mean, he's got a brother that's about to come.
Blood is on your hands. I mean, how many cars have you hidden? Clothes have you buried?
That's it. Guilt trip them, Dean.
I am so sorry, Em. I wish it wasn't you.
Well, then it should be you. If you are so desperate for the common good, Or the greater good. You should sacrifice your own lives.
I'm your family. That's what sacrifice means.
Sacrifice yourself then.
For the greater good.
The greater good. Sorry.
The town needs to be safe.
Oh, every time I hear that word, it's in my head.
Outweighs the good of the one.
Not when it comes to sacrificing people. Maybe if it was like to save...
Apple pie is freaking worth it!
Love that line. I mean, maybe if it's to save the entire world, sacrificing somebody, but it's got to be their choice. Surely, Dean, you can get out of that zip tie.
I'm working on it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's... Yeah, no. It's just Sam. I know he's tall and everything, but...
Oh, I take everything back I said. I'm so happy to see you. How'd you get here?
I stole a car.
That's my boy.
Yeah, I love...
Keep an eye on that scarecrow.
I love how proud he is.
Come alive any minute.
What scarecrow?
You little rebel, Sam.
All right, now the sacred tree you're talking about. It's the source of its power. So let's find it and burn it.
Oh, in the morning. Let's just shag ass before Leatherface catches up.
Where's your gun, Sam? Did you come here without a gun? That wasn't very clever of you. You knew you were stepping into danger.
Please.
Emily, you have to let him take you. You have to...
That. Calm as a bitch. Quick indeed Winchester there, if you didn't know. And there we go. I mean, he's safe now because he's got a sacrifice, so, but, you know, you can never be too careful. There it is. First tree.
Let me.
Yep.
The town's gonna die.
It's her fight.
Good.
She needs that. See, Sam? We save lives.
So, I drop you off somewhere?
He's still offering to drop him off somewhere. It's cute.
What made you change your mind?
I didn't. Still want to find out. And you're still a pain in the ass. But Jess and Mom, they're both gone.
Here you go, Sam.
Dad is God knows where. You and me. We're all that's left. We're gonna do it together.
Oh.
Hold me, Sam. That was beautiful.
You should be kissing my ass. You were dead meat, dude.
You were.
Right. I had a plan, I'd have gotten out.
No, you didn't.
Right.
Oh. They're back together. Oh. Just when you think it's over, here comes a surprise. Best songs as well.
How about you pull over?
And here's where you think going, what's going on here then?
That works.
Is that the same van that they used for Andy, the psychic person? Looks very similar. Oh, here comes... Wow, those screaming faces on that bowl.
I've got to make a call.
It's hard, it didn't really see it that very clear in non-HD before.
Thanks for the ride.
Love it. It's I remember being so shocked the first time I saw that. It was like, oh, okay. She's maybe a demon. And this as well, this is lore that's very deep in Supernatural. We see it all the time.
Hell, I could have taken them both. Why? Let them go. Yes.
You're rebellious against your dad,
Yes.
aka Azazel.
Yes, Father.
And there we have it. Episode 11 of Season 1 of Supernatural. What an episode. It is one of my favourites from Season 1, I think. It's definitely an episode that I rewatch quite often. So, what else can I say about that episode except for fantastic? It had some very good emotional beats in there, and it kind of develops the relationship a bit more between Sam and Dean, because obviously it's their first proper fight they had on screen where they separated, and that kind of becomes a running theme throughout the show. You know, after like a year or two, they get sick of each other and they have a fight, and then they go their separate ways for a bit, or one person does something the other doesn't like, and then they leave and separate for a bit. So yeah, at least this was only during one episode and not multiple. I didn't really talk much about the technical aspects in this. I did talk a tiny bit, but all throughout it I was thinking as well, everything about the composition, the lighting, everything was almost perfect. I mean, it's just like some parts at the beginning, there was a bit of noise, but that's understandable when you're filming at night, and some of the shaky camera I didn't like, but that just, I know why it's there. It's to give that sense of urgency and running and everything. So I get it. I don't like too much of it all at once. And I think they just overdid it just a tiny bit at the beginning. But apart from that, I think the technical aspects and the way it was directed was beautiful. It was just, the look of season 1 with kind of, I call it Vancouver grey. Vancouver's perfect place to shoot Supernatural because, you don't want it too bright, and Vancouver's not always sunny. There's a lot of grey, and it suits the tone of the show very well. In terms of the plot, it is definitely one of the better episodes. I would call this a mix of plot and Monster of the Week episode. It's we get a tease of Meg, and then we've got a bit of John in there as well, but the Monster of the Week is Scarecrow, and things about the greater good. And there's a lot of talk about sacrifice in this, and obviously we know Sam and Dean and Castiel love to sacrifice themselves for the greater good. But that was their choice. These people didn't give other people a choice. They just simply murdered people for their own selfish reasons. It wasn't to do with the greater good, because the greater good should involve more than one town, I reckon. Sam and Dean sacrificed their lives to save the world. This isn't the world. This is Burkittsville, Indiana. One tiny town. What else? What would I rate this episode? Oh, it's a tough one because it's good, but I don't know if it's like 9 up tier good. I think it may be just slightly below it. Maybe I'm going to give it an 8.9 out of 10. Because it doesn't deserve to be in the ranks of 9 and above, I don't think, but it's very good. And it has some iconic moments in there. I hope your apple pie is freaking worth it. One of the best lines. So yeah, there we have it, episode 11 down. We're on to episode 12 next, which is Faith, with the lovely Julie Benz in that one, so I'm looking forward to watching that one as well. And there's even going to be more actors in that episode that has future appearances in Supernatural. So if you want to continue on my journey, press the subscribe button, or if you just want to watch another video of mine, click away. See you next time.